It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Miami Heat. The opening tip won by the Timberwolves as we get rolling from Target Center. Short jumper stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
T-Wolves with the basketball.
That's up, baby.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Alonzo Trier. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
They're bound to get on the scoreboard sooner or later if they keep getting open looks like that.
Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. And the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Rubio to Towns. Sizing up the defense. Towns to Rubio. Shot clock winding down. Fires the 3. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Minnesota basketball. Rubio to Towns. No good.
I got it.
Nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Rubio to Alonzo Trier. Nothing going here on that.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Give me stance, he's coming, give me stance.
Rubio. Shot from the lane won't go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Blocked away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Driving right to the basket. Karl Anthony Towns. Missed his first. That one goes.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
I got your help here.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. With the interception. Slams it down. Long heave from three-quarters court. That'll do it for the first quarter. And the Heat right now are feeling good. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here. He'd have the basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Here's Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Mario Hezonja has got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Yes, sir. Stop the ball, stop the ball.
Knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Couldn't keep it in. Off Mario Hezonja.
Watch out.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Towns. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Got him. Good track.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Driving's Rubio, but he can't get it to fall.
My ball here. My ball.
And Minnesota claims the rebound. 4-3. Crazy shot that time. No good. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
The Wolves with the basketballs. We start.
Substitutions, Miami.
Rubio. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Has a chance. Slam down. Karl Anthony Towns on the follow.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defense. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Rubio to Towns. Nice pass to set things up. Slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Oh, ferocious slam inside. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip.
There you go. Good set, baby. Come on, man. Pick it up. Pick it up. Got it. Double.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
I'm on D. I got ball.
Ah, the monster stuff. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Gets to the basket and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nice pass to set things up. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Heat with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat got themselves a win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. The Heat got their score from the guys.